Hey guys, Kev here, and I have some unboxings to do for you. So I have like 6 packages left to unbox. Luckily, these two have the same thing in them, sort of, so I can combine them. Got my Wegmans seltzer here. This is tangerine lime. Very good. Let's get into it. Unboxing knife will be the Ware Lucas P. I don't have my stout on me. I just overnighted it to backpack B. Probably mentioned that in a previous video, so I'll try not to harp on it. Pre-order is on April 9th at 1 p.m. for the Devo Knives Stout. Don't miss that. We need you guys, if you want one, to order one so we can fund it. And you could sign up for our newsletter on the website to stay informed. So this is from EMPEDC. This, I believe, is either a replacement or a fixed Nymble. We'll get into that in a second. Let me open this one. This one is from Mike Emler. And I can never cut through these. I always slip out of the cut right here. I don't know why that is, but I do it every time. It's kind of annoying, honestly. These are my knives coming back, but the reason I want to show it is because one of them is another Nymble. Put the packaging over there. There's the Lucas P. Yeah, really, with the hole in it, this thing is amazing. And my really only gripe with it now is the clip point. I wish it was a little bit lower. He makes a model that is a sheep's foot that looks amazing. I believe it's called the Ally or something like that. Let me put that up here. So in here we have 3 knives that I loaned Mike Emler months ago. He, of course, had that medical issue, and so it took a little longer than normal. The centering is a bit off on this, but I guess that's how I had it. Did I really have it off that much? Interesting. That would drive me nuts. I'm surprised I let that go. I probably have to take the bearings out and switch them, but the action is absolutely incredible. I kind of wish I had my Devo Stout here because I could show you these side by side, because QSP makes them. And it makes the Finch knives, and they did the Stout prototypes we have. And they kind of have similar, you know, lines to them with the bolster locks and everything. Of course, these are steel, so they don't have a lock bar insert or anything. But this is the Finch Knives 1929 and the Finch Holiday. These are actually the 2 Finches I decided to keep. The others I gave away because these are just my favorite, and these are the ones I'd carry, so I decided to keep them. So those are the Finches. Check out Mike Emler's videos on those. And then you have the EMPEDC Nymble. Oh, this is my first Nymble. It might still be my favorite Nymble, and it just has incredible action. Look at that. Now, the detent isn't the strongest on this, but left-handed, you apply a little pressure, and it basically is a perfect detent for a lefty. So I absolutely love this knife, missed this knife. And we should have a good-to-go one here, number 399. So I don't know if he replaced it. I can't remember what the number was before. I'm going to check right away for the detent lash, and there is none. Ooh, detent is a little bit stiffer on this guy. Let's see. No play of any kind. Action. Good. So what they did, I think, was they dialed up the action. They dialed up the detent compared to the first run. So I can easily reverse like that left-handed with pressure on the lock bar. With this one, I think I locked it up when I went up here. See that? I locked it up. If I go up there on this one. Oh, wait. So maybe I just need to get used to the knife again. See, I'm missing it. It's just a little bit stronger, the detent. Ow. So that's just, you know, lefty problems. You know what I mean? I'm actually glad if you're right-handed, you would prefer it the way this is. You know what I mean? Do we still have a little bit? Nah, it's not really anything. You can feel it a little bit, but it's, you know, pretty much what you'd expect from a knife. This one has none. So, but this is a snappier detent, so that's what you're going to get. I can feel a little bit of lock stick. So, that on my other ones broke in almost immediately. I had no lock stick. It's already basically gone. And I'm just going to have to get used to getting lower on the clip when I flick it, because even right there, it's a little bit, can't get it. So we'll see. I might actually, since I have two other ones already that work perfectly for me, I may just let this one go, which I hate to do after having it replaced, but like, it had a major issue with the detent lash. This is fine, but like, I don't want to have to think about where I'm putting my fingers. And I don't necessarily need 3. So I could kind of pick and choose the parts I want and everything. This seems to have a little bit more of an aggressive belt satin. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell, right? They're both M390, all that good stuff. There's your number, $3.99. This one, I believe, is number 14 of the first run. 14. I also have a Mokutai kit, so check this out. I have a Mokutai kit and a black hardware kit. And what I was thinking on doing is, I was thinking this one might look good with black hardware. I don't know. What do you think? You think this would look good with black? But then if I replace this with Mokutai, I would have blue hardware left over. I guess I could do blue hardware on this guy. I don't know. But I'm contemplating if I'm going to keep this one just because of that detent. I could, I guess, attempt to just loosen it, lighten it a touch. So that I don't have that. But I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think that detent ball engagement, how it drops into the detent ball hole on the blade, I think no matter what I do, even if I bent this lock bar back a little bit, I think it would still have the same lock bar pressure type thing going on. So this might just break in and end up having a lighter detent over time that works better for this. But I mean, it does work. I just like that on this one I can go up here a little bit. Naturally, I might pick it up. Oh. And be able to flick it. Let's just see what happens. Pick it up. Right, on this one. Pick it up. So, I mean, I think it's just me, guys. So let's do a little bit of, you know, what should we do here? What should we do here? Do we want black? I feel like, so I have two thoughts on this. I feel like this one would look sick with the black kit. Like if this one was all blacked out other than the blade, would that look dope? Or would that look dumb? You know what I mean? If this thing was all black, and then this one I could put the Mokutai kit on, would that look cool? Or would we prefer to go black on this one because it's not quite black? It's like a dark wash type thing. It's not a, this is PVD, you know what I mean? Or DLC. This is like a tumble, dark blast, whatever. So I don't know what colors I like. You know what I mean? Like, does this look dumb, just all blacked out? Would it look cool with the gold? You know what I mean? Or would it look dope with Mokutai? The cool thing with this one would be all I'd have to do, because look, all of this stuff is blue. So all I'd have to do is swap the clip and the backspacer and I'd be good to go. So I'm tempted to just do that to make it easier. And then this one I could do all black. So let's just try that first. Might as well. This could take a while. So let's see. I need T8 and T6. I need Loctite. And I'm going to need KPL and such. No bearings. Sadly, you can't put bearings in any of these. I have Loctited this, so it's going to be Loctite in there. I probably should because, yeah, let's do that. EMPEDC, guys. Because this is a lot of parts and stuff, I'm going to grab the disassembly mat. Come on. There we go. It's the same size, so there we go. Perfect. Put that pivot there. Keep all that there. All right. T8, T6. So I might need 2 of each to do all this because it's just kind of how it goes. I gotta remember what goes where, so I need to be careful here. I'm gonna try to tighten this guy back in and then hold it down. Get this side to come out. Did I strip it or what just happened? No. Luckily, I'm swapping the screws. So yeah, what am I doing? It doesn't matter how they come out. But I do need that to come out. So I have to figure that out. This is what happens with QSP sometimes. You got to tell them no Loctite or they will Loctite stuff. They used to do it a lot worse. That's why this one kind of has that. I'm going to probably have to get in there. Oh, I can't get shit. All right, this is what we're going to do. Do this. I need another T6. So I'll grab this guy. T6. Trying to get that one to come out. It's just not coming out. All right, then. We'll have to figure this out as we go. Hopefully we can get the knife apart. Yep, okay. So then I might just need my knip tools or whatever it's called. Okay. So we'll have to figure out where each screw goes, but that's not the end of the world. Pivot. Okay. I don't know if it comes with a set of bearings. I doubt it. So I have, look at that. I haven't cleaned this guy in a long time. So this is the part where we need to be figuring out how to get that screw out right there. So I need to get this screw out. I can't hold anything unless I get this. There we go. Okay. Should keep that backspacer because it has the number on it. So what you got to do is lock it down with some vice grips like this. And then I should be able to spin this out now. As long as it's not, yeah, that's the problem. As long as it's not making the barrel spin. And then they use round barrels. So you can, come on. Got it. So it makes it even harder because they use the round barrel. All right, so we got that one loose. Jesus, the amount of Loctite. Look at that Loctite, dude. Holy cow, they went at it, didn't they? Remind me to tell them to chill on mine. Okay. Let's clean everything. Ugh, sorry. So this is what happens when you let me do anything. And anybody who is going to try, I've tried every type of bearings in these, and nothing is going to work better than the stock bearings. I've had some that kind of fit, but they don't necessarily do a better job. You know what I mean? So what's the point? Man, there's some gunk. That's what happens when you carry a knife a lot. I for sure have carried this knife a lot. I've also loaned it out a lot, so it's going to be, you know, dirty. All right, so let's take all the hardware and put it here. I need the barrels, obviously. Where's that other barrel? Fuck. Did I leave it in there? Please be in there. Okay, good. Good. All right. So that's all the hardware that came out. I think I also need to get this screw out because I believe they include... Yep, they include the insert screw. So this one you got to be careful with, guys. Be gentle, so to speak. Don't do anything I do. You know what I mean? There we go. Insert. Might as well clean that bad boy off. That's going to be your lock face. It's going to be your detent. It's going to be a lot of things. So you want to take care of this thing. All right. Then we have a bunch of Loctite in there. I'm just going to roll this up, shove it through, and then pull on it from the other side. I'm probably going to pull a washer out. That's okay. See, there it comes. But it took everything else with it. Then the washer will drop back in. No problem. On this side, we're good. Okay. Just a dog hair on this side. Okay, so let's start with the insert, right? Well, actually, let's take this out. Let's make sure we think it looks good. Do we think that looks good? Do we think that looks good? That sounded weird. I don't know why that sounded weird. Does that look good? I don't know. Or... does that look better? I don't know why that's not. Do these only go with... No, there we go. I think this is going to look good on the black, to be honest. Let's just try the all black, right? Let's just do it. So I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to put all of it in there. It's already been scratched to shit, doesn't matter. Pivot and back spacer, and then it comes with the barrels. Wait, did it? I don't know. That looks like a stop pin. Why would there be a stop pin or a pin? Where would that go? Just extra or something? I don't know. There's no stop pin on the knife. Right there. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, let's start by putting the insert screw in. It's going to be the little guy with a flat with the flat end to it. I'm actually going to put Loctite on this one because I just think it makes sense to put Loctite on the insert screw. If I could get something to come. Oh, Jesus. Weird. I don't know what the hell was going on there. T6. Gentle. Good hardware, though. It's pretty much in there. I mean, give it one last. There we go. We're good. Good tooling on that. What do we think so far? Black. I think it looks okay. All right, now we're going to deal with the pivot. Got your little Atom logo. Should go through this side, right? How is the barrel? Yeah, it's full length. Why don't you want to go in? You're supposed to go the other way? I don't think so. Usually if you have a full length D shape, it goes in through this side. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. I think black looks good. Cool. Get some KPL. Make sure we don't have 6 pounds of it come out. Like that. On this knife, the detent track has already worn its path in, so I don't need to worry about putting any KPL heavy in. I'm going to put the bearings in facing in, but I sort of remember it wanting to have them facing out, so I might actually flip it over. I don't know why, I just have this memory of it wanting to be facing out to get the centering perfect. This is kind of how I remember it, so I'm going to do that. I should have paid attention to how I had it, but it is what it is. Oh, we need a backspacer dummy. All right, so this is where we need to put these barrels in. So we have longer screw. I believe these longer screws go to the clip. We have this pin. I just don't know where this goes. I honestly have no need for this pin, I think. So we're going to see. That should go there. And then I'll take... Are these all the same? I believe so, yes. Okay. I'm just trying to tighten it as much as it'll go with hand tightening like that. This one, I gotta figure out because it goes there, but it's a... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Sorry. On this side without... Is this without the clip? Yep. Okay, we're good. Okay. Backspacer drops on like so. Boom. Then we can drop. Yeah, here are the old barrels. So it does come with that. I don't see where that pin would go. So I don't think I need to worry about it, to be honest. There's still some schmutz in there. Let me clean that out. What is that? I think it's Loctite from... I got it. All right. Should just pop on. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, but Actually, I'm going to turn the blade a little bit. Sorry, it's going to be a long one, guys, but it is what it is. Should be good to go here. Should be this guy goes here. Okay. That goes down, and obviously we put the pivot in. I will check it, and then I will Loctite it. So first we're going to do this. Tighten that a little bit. Flip it around. Yeah, I think this looks good all black. Okay, here's the key. One of these is longer. Pretty sure the one that goes into the barrel is shorter. So this one goes here, I think. Should find out pretty quick if it seats in, yeah. That one's tightening pretty good, so I don't see any reason why that one would be the short one. We'll find out. So, see how that just fell out? That's telling me it's not threading. So it's telling me that's the long one. Yep. Okay. You can kind of figure out what screw goes where if you're a dumbass and you don't pay attention like me. Being careful not to strip. There we go. These are on both sides. That's why it's spinning a little bit like that. Tight, 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 tight. Okay. Yep, and we're dead centered with the bearings facing that way. No play. Oh, we had a good amount. What? We got a lot of lock stick, so that's an interesting thing. I didn't replace that, so I don't know. Why it would have lock stick all of a sudden. Test this out. Let me back off this a little. Oh, there's that pin. Still don't know what that's for. Let me back off of that a little bit. We didn't change the lock bar insert. We just took it out and put it back in, so I don't understand. You hear that? The clip is a tapper now. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna have to figure something out here. What is going on? Screws both came out and the clip is stuck. Oh, shit. No, that shouldn't make a difference, right? Nothing's tied into the clip, right? Jesus, okay. Just gonna try. Just try bending it a little bit. See if that helps. This is the long one. Yikes. Yep, got it. I didn't go crazy. I just bent it a little bit. Hopefully, it's not an issue. Yeah, it still goes in pocket fine. All right, so we solved that issue. Lock stick is the other thing now. I don't think that makes a difference. Okay, I think it's gone. Nope. So weird. Why would you get lock stick just from... The hardware doesn't make a difference. It locks up down there. Let me just do this. Where are my Q-tips? Here we go. What do you guys think of the look, though? All black like that. Does that look good? I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol, and I'm going to put it on the lock, on the tang where it meets up. And then flick it. Should get a lot of lock stick. Oh, we got none. Maybe it just had some oil on the tang, which is, it happens. So let's back it out. We gotta get the Loctite, right? So I'm gonna make sure this is down. Make sure everything else is tight. Okay. And get our Loctite. Oh, where'd the pivot go? There we go. Perfect. Wipe that off. I either use this stuff or I use the Orion Knives Loctite with the needle I added. You can buy their lube and then add the needle from the lube if you want. It's up to you. Dead nut centered. Flicks like a dream. A little too tight maybe. Wow, yeah, a little bit. No play. Pretty much baller action. Sure, I could go a little further. See how it like clicks when I do that? It's crazy. Nothing. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna let this Loctite in that position. Make sure there's no play again. Nothing. Little bit of maybe stick, but I think that's gonna, again, I'm just gonna clean that lock face one more time. And then let it sit. And I do like the look of this one all black. So guys, sometimes it just takes a minute to dial in a knife. I'm gonna put this up here to just to let that alcohol dry on the lock bar, and we can start on the next one. So we have all the parts in here. I'll put the barrels in here as well. Put this weird pin in there. I'll maybe ask what that is, I don't know. And keep all these for other stuff, because I always need these for stuff, bearings and whatnot. Another one here. Cool. And then this guy we can dial in as well. Cool thing with this one, again, is we don't have to take it apart. We do have to take it apart, but we don't have to take all of the hardware out. We just have to swap the clip and the backspacer. You'll see in a second why. And what I was hoping is what happened. It just came apart. Like that. See, the bearings are facing in on this one. It's weird. I might try them facing out, but we'll see. Honestly, you know what? I'll just leave it. No reason to mess with it. So make sure I put that washer back in. Which side were you on? Oh, you were on this side. Yep, you can see the bearing path on there already. Now what I'm going to do is clean this lock face. Again, grab some alcohol. I'm going to grab a new one. And what I'm doing is taking the Q-tip from... These are KPL microfiber Q-tip thingies. They take a little plastic thing and they put microfiber on the end. It works so good for knife maintenance like this. And I just put my little... You can get this at Walgreens. Awesome to have this, guys. Way better than the bottle. And then I just put it on there. And I can rub it right across the lock bar. And I can also get on the back here, right there. Now again, your new Nymble might have the slightest bit of lock stick. But I think that's how all of mine have come. And then after like 10 flicks, it was gone. So don't freak out if you have a little bit of lock stick to start. So I'm going to put these two over here. And I'm going to take these two out. So the reason I'm not replacing everything is because, look, the Mokutai kit comes with blue hardware, right? Isn't this the same? Yeah. See? So there's no reason for me to put all the other stuff on. I can keep all this as a backup set, whatever I want to do. And I'm just going to take the backspacer and the clip. Put that in here. Put this in there. Keep it. And I'll put it in the box with that knife. That's usually how I do it, so I don't forget or whatever. I'll just take this, put it in the box for this one. Number $3.99 will be there. Boom. Perfect. All right, so just take backspacer. This is nice, by the way. Feels really nice, the material. It's Mokutai, by the way. I think they're like 89 bucks or something for the kit. All right, so what do I want to do? I think I want to put a little bit of KPL on here just to be safe. Looks like there's... Oh, that's... I thought that was a bunch of Loctite in there. It's the blue screw, you idiot. I'm guessing there's already oil against the blade. Like I said, I don't want to go crazy here if I don't need to. Boom. Take this. Drop it like it's hot. Bada boom, bada bing. Take this guy. Put that there. And it's kind of cool. I'll basically have a backup set of hardware. So take this guy and drop it on. We're going to check this clip too, obviously. Make sure it's not a clicker. And like I said, if you get a clicker like that, I just showed you how you can, with this stuff, with the Nymble clips, it looks like you can just hand bend them. But a lot of knives, you can't just do this to bend the clip to get rid of that clack. And guys, we're talking about the slightest bending. You need to be very careful, right? What you can do is just put the clip on backwards. So like flip the clip around so it's facing this way. Tighten it down a little bit, and then that'll give you enough leverage to bend the clip. But again, very small adjustments and then check, you know, and then if it's better, good. If it's not, small adjustments. And you can always bend back if you need to, but it's always better to not overcompensate, because that's what people usually do, is overcompensate. This looks dope as fuck. I'm just going to go right for the Loctite on this. I just try to get it around in the threads. That. Then I'll pick the knife up, pinch it, make sure everything's together, tighten it down. Shut it. Make sure we're centered. Looks like we're good. Then I'm going to check all the other screws before I mess with the pivot. Tight. 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 Check for a tapper. No tap. Tight. And then here we go. Dead centered. Flicks out nicely. No play. Very stiff. So we're going to back off. Just a little bit. We're still centered. No play. Boom. We got action. A little bit of stick there. Ooh. It's a little loose. Rather overdo it than underdo it. So I think I'm going to leave it like this, dead centered. Check for play. No play. Back to no action. Back off a little. I mean, I can feel like something. It's very, very, I don't think there's actually any play. I think that's all me. The heck? Something seems off. It just feels like something's dragging in there. It bounces down to there, but from there it's like there's something in there. So hold on. I think I might flip these bearings over. You see how it just wants to spread apart when I take it out? It's not always a great sign of tolerances, but it depends. This one, I believe, goes into the barrel. Is that the one that... Hold on. There you go. Whoa. Almost lost her. All right, I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to see what's in here because I didn't clean this. It feels like maybe there's a burr or something. See all that going on? Hold on, let's see. You see that? I don't know what all that is, so I'm going to get one of those Q-tips. See what I can get off here. I don't know what that was. Look at that. Piece of something. Who knows? Take some alcohol here. Whoops. Just clean this area down. Check the insert for anything weird going on. You never know. There's Knife making's hard, guys. You can have burrs, you can have all types of stuff going on. Crap, I hit the damn focus. All right, sorry, I hit the focus button. So, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna put some KPL in here because I didn't before. And I am gonna put a dot of heavy on because this one has not broken in. Literally the tiniest speck of heavy, and I touch it, and it's pretty much non-existent, but it is there. So put this bearing in. Again, they like to be facing out on these, at least on the ones I've taken apart. So let's try that. Honestly, it's kind of good to do it that way because the bearings are then protected because the cage is facing into the thing. All right, let's try this again. Not tightening those much, and I'm not re-adding Loctite because I just want to see what happens first. So that sound was just the detemp ball rubbing, which is going to happen, you know what I mean? That was my finger cracking. All right, so let's see. We're still centered. No play. Backing off. Nothing. There we go. Just something was snagging. I think it was that piece of whatever that was in there. I feel nothing. Drops really nice. There we go. So I'm going to take this out, Loctite it. We're going to try this one last time. See how I have to pinch it together to keep it from spreading? That's just the nature sometimes of not having... I don't know what I was going to say there. Not having what? I don't know. Running low on this stuff, I guess. Come on. Maybe I'm out. Oh, never mind. Come on. Really does want to spread apart, but whatever. I also do have the other screws tightened down. Tighten that a little bit. Okay, we are centered. We have no play. We're dropping to there. Smooth shake down, and this one has not broken in at all. Centering, centering, centering looks very good to me. And I'm just gonna check these screws one more time, and then we're done. Sorry about all that, guys. Just I think it's just habit to check the screws 4,000 times like an idiot. So I think we're done. Put this away, obviously, with the other one, but here we go. This here is my original Nymble. I've had this one since last year, around June when they dropped. It's a pleasure of a knife. This one's never going anywhere. I really love it. And this makes it look fantastic. I wanted plain tie hardware. I may still try to get that. And then this one is my new guy with the black everywhere. How about the lock stick here? Nothing. Jesus, these knives are good, guys. The Nymbles are an amazing knife. I have one other one. It's a reverse tuck, so maybe I'll figure out, make that one look good with something. But that one has black hardware already. I think it looks good as is. So I do really like the look of the Mokutai kit. I think it was a smart move to put it on this one. It already had all the blue hardware. It kind of matches really nicely. So very, very cool knives, guys. I'm excited to have 3 of them now. And yeah, so thanks for checking them out. Sorry for the super long video, but that's how it goes. And hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later. Oh, and thanks to John over at EMPEDC for taking care of this one for me. Really appreciate it. I knew we would do that. I said it when I unboxed it. I said, ooh, I got an issue, but he's going to take care of it right away. Yeah, I had to wait a week, but come on. Customer service was fantastic. Love the guy. And thank you, John. You are a mensch. Love you guys. Peace.